Most men are asking the wrong question. They're asking what stock to buy. But the thing is, no investment strategy is going to change your life without increasing your cash flow. And the quickest, easiest way in 2026 to increase your cash flow is content creation. Now, attention is the gold mine and the new currency of 2026, right? If you can bring attention to your content through learning viral hooks, viral content creation, exactly the way I have, and how I have brought over 400,000 followers in just 3 months on Instagram alone, with a social media platform of over 1.1 million followers in total, I would say I know exactly how that strategy works and how to turn attention into earning money in 2026. Now, before you learn all the investment strategies, how to invest, what stock to buy, you need to increase your cash flow. Every man online wants to tell you to invest, but nobody actually teaches you how to earn a location-free lifestyle while earning money. How to quit your 9 to 5, or if you have a business already, how to make more revenue from that business using content. Because you can't invest money you don't have. And if you're working a 9 to 5, you need a side hustle to build up, to then earn more money, to then invest more. Which I just said the best way to do that is content creation. Or you may be in the other situation where you have your own business, but you just want to attract more leads. More leads through organic content instead of spending money on ads. Investment. So the first investment isn't the stock market. It's actually in yourself. Make yourself the best version you possibly can be to start with. Physique-wise, mindset-wise, looks-wise, and in every way, the most disciplined version of you. Once you're there, you can start content creation. You want to forget the idea of passive income to start with, and you want to build reoccurring monthly revenue, active income. So learn a high income skill. There's graphic designers, there's AI, freelance work, but most of it all resolves around content. If you know how to make videos that go viral, you learn the algorithm, and you learn not just how to get views and build followers, but also make money from that, you will have more money to then invest. I used to be a construction worker. I used to clean floors in a gym. I've also worked in offices and airports. While I was doing this job and I had my 9 to 5, I learned the skill of creating content, using a camera, using my iPhone, editing using CapCut, and learning what actually goes viral. So my 9 to 5 would pay the bills, and then after that I would create content to then build my followers, which would then attract brand deals to earn money. So when I landed my first brand deal, I thought to myself, what worked to actually land that brand deal? And it was creating content not only to get views, but that was also high quality, provided value, and was inspiring. I had to invest firstly in a coach to get my physique to a certain level. The same way you might have to invest in someone to get your content to a certain level too. But the thing is, what I realized with investing in your content is that it only gets better, and the better it gets, the more money you can make from brand deals, from clients, and it compounds. You use that skill day after day, week after week, month after month, and your audience grows, you generate more leads, and you attract more brand deals because your content gets better. Your mentor shows you exactly what works and what doesn't work based on their experience and puts you in the right direction. But firstly, here's why I think content is the best skill to learn in 2026. The idea of having the life that you really want is because you just want to get paid for being yourself, being you. And with content, once you attract your first brand deal, you can take that product or that service and film wherever you are in the world. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be in your hometown. All you need is your phone. Now you can start filming from places like Bali, Australia, Europe. It does not matter where you are. And this is a great perk of content creation. Once you know the skill of editing, how to edit, how to film, it's repeatable every single day. You can repeat this action every single day, and every time you make a video for this brand, you get paid. Maybe you have a skill that not many people know, or your business solves a problem for other people. If you can show that in content, showing people how their problem can be solved using content, you can generate leads, you can generate clients, and you can even use a brand in that piece of content to earn double. You're showing people how to do something to solve their problem using a product from another brand. They're paying you to promote the product, and you're also teaching people value, which they will also pay you for. Now, for businesses, most of you guys are really good on the business part, but you're not so good at the part that builds trust, authority, and leads through content, because you just simply don't know how to edit, you don't know how to film. And if you did know what worked, you wouldn't be here right now. So not only does great content help attract leads, it builds trust and authority. If you show people your expertise using content, you show people your past clients and their experiences, you're showing that you're capable. So they're more likely to invest in you as a business, therefore you'll make more money. One of the biggest things that I've realized from content is the networking opportunity. Other people in your niche will want to network with you, meaning you'll build relationships, friendships, business partners, and more opportunities in the world that you wouldn't have had if you didn't had start content. For example, I started content over 5-6 years ago. Last year, I was in a gym. I was filming some content for my fitness brand. I met this guy in the gym. We were talking because we both had content in common. Before you know it, we became business partners and started our own business together. This is something that you only benefit from when you start content, by having that lifestyle where you can work on your terms and meet people in situations where you'd like to meet people. Whereas right now, you might only be meeting people in your 9-to-5, your workplace, or your hometown, but you're very limited to the people you meet because you're stuck in that area and that location. But the key here is not just to build a following and learn how to go viral, also how to make those views turn into revenue. How you can show brands that you are worth $5,000 a post, $10,000 a post. One brand once paid me $20,000 for a single post, which used to be what I'd earn in 3 to 4 months. So learn how to actually show the value to the brand and present yourself in the right way through media kits, good branding. And the best thing about content is actually that not only can you earn money from brand deals, but you can also start your own coaching, your own service, your own digital product, and there's multiple ways in which you can earn. All these things will require a lot more detail and information, which I'll go over in the other videos. There's also a link to join my community where I show you guys exactly how to start your content yourself, teaching you everything from creating ideas, picking your niche, and learning how to go viral and turning those views into revenue. So if you did find this video helpful, check out some of my other videos, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.